Trigger, 777 Jets, 82 minutes and 85 E-Bomb. Starting off wearing the star for Oklahoma is number 50, Trigger.
And she's lined up there with number 1 for the hometown team, Weird Waldo. Weird Waldo's sister and mother skating in the previous bout with the Killstars.
A family affair.
Absolutely.
50 goes to the outside, goes back to the inside, inside, outside, back to the inside, no outside. Trying to find a way through the pack. Whistles are blowing.
Here's Waldo had to recycle and then was able to come back in ahead of number 3, Dex.
And Trigger Trixie gets re-jammed.
I was wondering if these Oklahoma Victory Dolls names are shorthand or like nicknames. That seems that they are. They have longer names. We only have the short versions up here.
Trigger Trixie going for a scoring pass as she approaches the pack.
Yeah, drop off.
Calls a jam off after hitting a 3 block in front of her.
Right up there with Jessie Girl.
Taco, drop off.
MSC goes to the outside. Gets immediately jammed.
Oh, it's MSC Hammer.
MSC Hammer. Hammer. Got it.
Well, nobody touched her on that first half, other than that. Jessie Girl, a longtime member of Team Michigan. And a hometown favorite here. Some fast derby here by the hometown team, letting Jessie Girl catch up to Emma. And it's successful as that's a 0-0 jam for the Killstars.
Fatal Inferno for Oklahoma.
That's right, because it's fatal, but we're not sure fatal what. We assume it's not just fatal. The fatal is an adjective, generally. And now this is a power jam for Beaver Jam. So Beaver Power is the time. But some excellent blocking so far by the Victory Dolls, keeping Beaver from getting out free. And great recycling in the front. Again and again by Oklahoma. Every time Beaver looks ahead, there's 4 black jerseys in front of him. Stop block call on Hildebeest for shooting the box. Power jam successfully killed there by the Victory Dolls. As Fatal Inferno is back out and she's on a scoring pass. Not lead because she was already in the box. But she is the only jammer scoring at this time.
Beaver Jam still looking for an initial pass, right?
Yes, she is. So that's a 5-point grand slam for Fatal Inferno.
We just had a star pass right in front of us. Beaver Jam handing the star off to
Allocate contusion. Allocate is a verb that is unusual in some ways. It's very positive, so don't mess with it.
She, of course, made her pass, going for a scoring pass right now.
So this game will go the full 2 minutes, of course. There's 4 points for Allocate contusion to get the Derby going and Killstars on the board.
Fatal Inferno looking to get another pass, has 9 points already, but tries to pick up a few more before the end of this jam. He'll go without the lead jam, and the jam gets called.
No more points scored there. Excellent blocking by Victory Dolls on Allocate contusions on that final pass. 4 more points scored for the Victory Dolls. So 16-4 is the listed score. About 4.5 minutes into this thing.
Got like 25 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first half. Legal Lamb is jamming for Oklahoma.
She's lined up against Weird Waldo, who lost a star there. Unfortunately, Weird Waldo, of course, is a birthday girl, one of 2 former Derby darlings here today. Although all of the ripe old age of 23.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. The Victory Dolls are not interested in wishing her a happy birthday at this time.
Legal Lamb picks up 5 as she gets lead jam, makes her scoring pass, picks up 5.
Now we've got a star pass to Prosevic. These long arms blowing their faces, tries to put that star on. Lethal Lamb going to call that one off after another 4 points. She's lined up there with Jessie Girl for the kill start. Jessie Girl is your lead jammer for the kill stars.
She saw open space and she took off like a bullet out of a gun. She's very fast, a little slingshot ability right there. Turns around after picking up the scoring pass, calls the jam off.
That was a 5-point grand slam for Jessie Girl and the kill stars.
Embassy Hammer with the star for Oklahoma.
She's lined up back there with Beaver Jam for the kill stars.
Embassy Hammer going to the outside, trying to find a way through. Gets knocked out on us, hit in the face as she's pushing her way through. Holding her face as she makes her way back onto the track, trying not to get a cut. Goes to the inside, finds the alley, gets the lead jam. Calls the game off. He may have a bloody nose from that shot to the face just took.
Out of 100.
Indeed.
Definitely wasn't because she wanted to call it off. Now we have a timeout. While we have a timeout, I'm going to go through the officials real quick. Some of our officials: Gio Knitter, Liz Struga, Battlestar, Garlat, Kate, John Brawls, Biz Barks-a-lot, Scary Antoinette, Dragon Harass, Captain Trips, Oh No You Don't, and then our skating officials, we have Julius Seizure.
We've got a pivot line start, eschewing the Uncle Ernie's Pancake House jam line.
Yum yum.
It's nothing personal, the pancakes are still good.
Taylor Burrow wearing the star for Oklahoma. Trying to the outside, trying to bounce her way around this defensive line. That counter two. She's a power on power right now. She pushes two blockers with her, finally gets a little help. But she falls out of bounds as she's about to get lead jam.
Force the recycle right. That time the offensive blocking by the Victory Dolls maybe was not in her favor. Finally now, is open. She's your lead jammer, but slow down enough that Beaver Jam gets back on the track.
Beaver Jam tiptoes on the inside line, gets her initial pass.
As the Kill Stars try to reform blocking at the front of the pack. Now the jam is called before Beaver Jam can engage the pack. 2 points were scored that time by Kaylin Turner.
That's E-Bob. Don't rub your eyes. T-Pain was out here jamming for Oklahoma the last game, and she's now jamming with her in the star for this jam right now.
T-Pain was quite successful in the previous bout. She's their lead jammer this time as well. Here's Waller getting a lot of offensive blocking help in the front from Walters, among others. So she's on her scoring pass as well. T-Pain getting through the pass. Great job hitting her own teammate and not one of her opponents. She's got 4 points and she's going to keep on skating until now.
Took a little look over to her coach on the bench and said, "What do you want to do?" And go on to wait a few more seconds later until there was almost a chance they were going to score and then call it off.
Those 2 bench coaches for Oklahoma said he did the previous bout as well. Hopefully they don't get winded.
You got Shankster wearing the star for Oklahoma.
We believe this is Shankster's 3rd bout jamming here today. Jessica almost made it through on the outside, or on the inside, pardon me, but then had to recycle it, so it's going to be Shankster, lead jammer. So Shankster runs into Javelin.
Tried to sneak on the inside of the line. Definitely walked into a wall there.
That one is really a one-woman wall, let's be honest.
We got Trixie going into the inside, goes from the outside to the inside, gets the lead jam.
Yeah, she went right through the triangle of white jerseys right there. Very powerful jam.
Just as she's coming to her scoring pass, gets called, calling the jam off, picking up. Baby Waldo.
She's right up there with birthday girl Weird Waldo, who considers herself the King Kong of roller derby. Fun fact about Weird Waldo.
The King Kong of roller derby.
She's the King Kong of roller derby.
She's going to climb a giant building.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she does. You wouldn't think to look at her. If you ever go into the Panera, you'll see what I mean.
MC Hammer gets the lead jam for Oklahoma.
Ellen takes the fingers in the head of the penalty box with a forearm.
Oh, big hit.
It was wrecking ball. Nonetheless, 5 points on the board for MC Hammer.
Took MC Hammer down, slowed her down just enough. And we finally got the star pass handed off.
Star now won by Buns and Roses of the Kill Stars.
Welcome to the jungle, Buns and Roses.
And they're going to call off that jam. At 67 to 100 for the hometown team. So a higher ranking could translate to a win here tonight, but it's the second bout of the day for Oklahoma. Only the first bout of the day for the Kill Stars. That forearm penalty sending captain and jammer Jessie Girl to the box makes this a power jam.
For Fatal Inferno, yeah, and she has lead power jam. And though the numbers aren't in her favor with some of her coach teammates sitting on the penalty box, slowly but surely they're coming out.
A body hit the track right there. So the Red managed to get through and score 5 points. She had to earn them, and now she's only got 2 blockers to 4 for the Kill Stars.
Second scoring approach. Going to the outside, running into no help there. Inside, back to the outside, just enough time, fast enough to get around the end, picking up 5 points on that pass. And just as Jessie Girl is about to score, the jam gets called off.
Great job listening to her coaches right there, Fatal. She got 1 point, but it would have been...
I thought it was a great example.
Lethal Lamb of the star of Oklahoma.
So Lethal Lamb and Beaver Jam. So they've got an animal reference and they rhyme. See how that works out for each of them.
Yeah, it's like a farm, you know? I don't know, I'm not from this area.
It's actually a tree farm. And they're just workers.
Yeah.
They work for minimum wage, so it's great.
They get all the chips they can eat.
That's right, that's right.
Lethal Lamb didn't get the lead jam. She's going through for a scoring pass now.
Put a bit of offensive blocking there. They're still a big hit on Lethal Lamb. It smashes into a referee's leg.
Censored to the NSO section.
You know, the first Oklahoma Victory Dolls bout of the day was characterized by extremely good defense and low scoring by their opponent, and thus far, that's holding true yet again. You get the feeling that Oklahoma could score a lot more points if just a couple of things broke their way.
True, and they definitely they're tenacious with their jammers, the way they hop around the line, up and down the line, you know, bouncing off the defenders. Trixie wasn't going to start getting the lead jam.
Speaking of the this power jam could be missing the opportunity. Oklahoma needs to score a bunch of points. There's 5 for starters.
Pulls to the outside, untouched. Does like a little curtsy as she went by, kind of dipped down a little bit.
You know what?
Well, if you respect your opponent with a curtsy, sometimes you're rewarded.
They actually called for a move back there. Here's Waldo back on the track. Only jammer on the track right now. We're going to go to full 2 minutes.
team with a four-blocker blocker. Looks like Oklahoma going to go for the four-blocker diamond right there. Here's all those first bases of fierce blocking up front as Oklahoma victory balls able to reform in the front of the pack.
Incredible defensive play. It's insane.
That's right, that last little one-on-one there as a number one. Ridgewalder was able to get through, so she's on a scoring pass. The trigger is back and has 4 more points already.
Hunter!
Unfortunately, the trigger, she runs into her own blocker and slowed down and now caught up in a bunch of white jerseys as well.
I like it.
And just a dip to the outside to another 4 points.
And here's Waldo just kind of zigzagged through the middle of the pack and picked up those points easily. Barely being touched as she went through. Probably the first time this game.
2 minutes is a long jam when you've skated this much dirty today as Oklahoma has. 3 more points for Weirds Waldo and the Derby Darlings Kill Stars. Brings us to a listed score of 65 to 16.
11:34 left in the first half.
65 of course is 13 times 5.
That is. You're a numbers man, I guess.
And 16 is what, 2 and 4 5.
That is. 4 squared.
You don't score points that way.
This is some serious potential for baby right here.
Yeah, I think so. I think the baby's happening. Now, if she comes in ahead of her, she's going to get called for a penalty for cutting. She did not. She stayed in behind. The Jeffy is doing the situation. Gets the lead jam.
But no, that was called off.
It was a jackass. Ironically.
As the jam refs decide what just happened. So it looks like Jessie Girl is on a scoring pass, but she's not the lead jammer. Emma is still, this is her initial pass that she's on.
And now she gets
Oh,
lead.
she's got it,
Yeah.
So that was an interesting start to this jam. A little strategery there by the Victory Dolls.
That's one thing you have to teach them how to play the baby the correct way. And she did exactly what you have to do.
Wait, Jessie Girl was not on a scoring pass, so now that's Jessie Girl's initial pass. So goodness gracious me. After all that, it looks like Emma's strategy was successful, and she's going to call off this jam. Fatal Inferno. She's lined up there with Beaver Jam. 1 blocker advantage for the Kill Stars at the moment.
Fatal Inferno trying to go to the outside, gets called for cutting as she's pushed out of bounds.
This is a Beaver Jam power jam, so it has Beaver power to get it done, and it's so far so good for the Kill Stars. Lead jam on the power jam. It's the Blessed Beaver. Locally.
Beaver jam with the power jam.
You can just stop saying jam at that point. It's like in the previous bout with the men's bout that was North Dakota versus North Carolina. It's just Dakota against Carolina. That's the real.
Oh, a lot of people falling down right in front of us, lighting as Beaver Jam makes her scoring pass, picking up 5 points on that pass.
Fatal Inferno gets through, so now she's on her scoring path as well, as the path was not well organized.
Beaver Jam just sneaks in through 3 blockers as the referees are yelling something which distracted the defenders. They turned their heads to look and she snuck in between them.
It was very impressive.
I would have never, what was it?
Bugs and Roses.
T-Pain is out first, she's the lead there. Bugs and Roses indeed.
Star pass.
He passes the star to Allocation Tuki. Allocation uses those long giraffe legs to try to catch up. She doesn't have a tattoo of a giraffe on her leg, no. I'm just talking snapping on it.
Oh, player down on the outside. Back to the game, number 50 wearing the star for Oklahoma, Trigger Trexie. Number 1 for Kalamazoo,
Really like the Weird Waldo just aimed for the teeth of that three-player triangle right there. And it worked for him. Waldo is your lead generous. And that's what you need to know. She went right into the teeth of those three and was able to break up the three wall. And now she's on a power jam. So, like I said, she's the King Kong of roller. She'll just go really right over.
I can see it now. She used her speed and got right up the middle of it. Split the Red Sea, as they say, and then the girl.
That's right. That's my other job. I'm on break right now. I'm on parental leave. This is great. Waldo now held up by some excellent blocking by Victory Balls. They're going to be back to a full complement of 4 blockers in black momentarily.
She finds her way out down the outside, and when she gets by, it picks up 5 points.
Oh yeah, that was it. That was the time.
A lot of hitting going down in this pad, trying to. Trixie Trigger just kind of bounced off a blocker, boom, gets her initial pass to the pad.
Waldo puts the outside called off after 3 more points, so this thing report pays off. 39-69 is the listed score. The closest it's been in a minute. With just under 6 minutes left in this first half.
And Oklahoma.
I got this Jessie girl, JG, as she's known locally.
They both tried to go to the inside, Jessie goes to the outside, and then shifts back to the inside.
And then makes it work though. She is your lead jammer. We got a 4-hour call on allocation fusion. Who's retired and unretired at least a couple of times in my memory.
It's hard to quit this sport.
It is.
And we get the jam called off by Emma there after picking up 2. This referee rocks. Devil horns 2.
They're really down. I worked with these guys a couple of times today. They're really down to the exceedingly clear point calls. And I always know the number because their hands are in very different positions. So I do appreciate that.
Yes, it is piratical. They're holding up the 2, doing a great job. Number 46 wearing the star for Oklahoma. That's Fatal Inferno. Goes to the outside. It's knocked out of bounds.
She's got to recycle all the way back, and that allows Beaver Jam to go lead the jammer for the kill stars.
That has a lot to do with their comeback, is what's going on there with recycling and knocking the players out of bounds. Finally, Fatal Inferno gets a pass. The initial pass as Beaver Jam scores. Calls the jam off.
Immediate call off there, thanks to their bench coach Andy. So that was well done. They know in order to claw back, they need every second on the clock.
Oklahoma 72, Kalamazoo 43, 3:58 left in this first half.
A last second lineup change is successful there for the Kill Stars. We've got a full set of blockers and jammers for both teams. Kill the Beast is the jammer.
The Lamb with Oklahoma getting the lead jam as she pushes her way through that defense.
So Lamb and a Beast doing the jam here for us. Lamb gets past Bunker Rosen and calls that one off. 4-0 is the score in favor of the Victory Dolls.
Trigger Trixie with the star for Oklahoma.
She's lined up there with Weird Waldo, who's quite a bit back of the Uncle Ernie's Pancake House jammer line.
She likes to get a start, a speed start once she gets up on it.
Because we're on the pivot line, just for something else.
You could make that Uncle Ernie's pivot line too, right? All right, Trigger Trixie with the lead jam as she pushes her way through the pack. You can see a lot of power moves from these ladies. Sometimes they are very good at shifting up and around the pack, but sometimes they just go for it all at high speed. And Trigger Trixie calls it off as she spins around the outside of the pack. picking up 3 points for Oklahoma Victory Dolls.
He's like,
Tennessee Hammer and Jesse Girl to the jam line. The pivot line gets the start again, a 4-2 blocker advantage for Oklahoma.
it's one of those like, this is gonna be present for somebody. Fuck that.
So they slowly drift their way back past towards the jammer line as the whistle blows and MSC Hammer. Good jam.
Great fast blocking there, slowing down Jesse Girl. He does eventually get through. As Ophelia Plenty comes back in to replenish the ranks of blockers for the Kill Stars.
Pick up the inside line too, kind of forcing Emma to go back to the center. Not being able to get through the pack, calls the jam off.
That's right, 3 points scored there for Emma, so at least a moral victory for the blockers of the Kill Stars. Nonetheless, the Oklahoma Victory Dolls lead does increase. We're down to 1 minute left in this first half.
Got Shankster with the start for Oklahoma. Just a girl for Kalamazoo.
Of course, the recycling it by, I believe that was dead. Great block. Jamming her third foul of the game. Forced to recycle. No, not a high block on Shankster. So now, Jesse Girl, it's a power jam.
Why don't you pick up the lead jam?
Jesse Girl, the captain, forced herself back into this jam. It was the last one of the bout. But boy, she really had to earn that lead jammer status right there.
Beautiful save, zigzagging around. Finally gets by everybody, falls out as she misses the last blocker.
Now she's got to recycle.
Catch people at the bar watching those last calls.
Right.
Of course, they started the second half with the chaser in the penalty box with Oklahoma. With Jessica joining the star and getting the lead jam for Kalamazoo.
Right, so Jesse Girl is lead jammer. She was the one that jammed the last one, so she called off that penalty so that she could continue her own lead jam on the following jam. That's impressive.
She pulls the lead jam and calls the jam off as Shankster got out pretty quick after the jam had started. Little continuation from the end of the first half.
Ready. Yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll get it back. Hey.
30-point lead with 29 minutes to go in this bout. The Gordon Water penalty box is empty at the moment.
Yeah, Trigger Trixie with the star on for Oklahoma.
He's lined up there against Weir's Waldo for the Kill Stars.
Just took a big hit to the shoulder and jaw, but still stayed on her feet, made her way through the pack to get the jam.
Waldo also out on her scoring pass. As Walters is heading to the box now, it's a 4-3 blocker advantage for Oklahoma. Trigger looks well positioned to take advantage, and she does. A bit of an apex jump. Makes it look easy, 4-0 in favor of the Victory Dolls.
I just think there's nothing easy about an apex jump. So anytime you can get up in the air and cut that corner, it's amazing. But it was a tiny one, I will say.
Well, she made it look easy.
She did. No, the best do.
I'm watching Rowdy.
MSC Hammer with the star for Oklahoma.
Beaver Jam for
Hammer coming in so hard, she knocked the block her over, gets called for.
That is a 4-on-4. This is another Beaver Power, a Beaver Jam Power Jam. The third one we've seen here tonight. The power of the Blessed Bees. Once again, she's your lead jammer for the Killstars. Killstars doing their best to hold back a goat blocker, unable to maintain that. So now they move to offensive blocking. Great one-on-one block right there by E-Bomb, and she keeps that going.
She's really good at getting in the way. She's the best blocker to do that. Sixth sense to where the jammer's coming sometimes.
That's right, and that's a 5-point grand slam for Beaver Jam.
Fatal Inferno with a star for Oklahoma this jam. Up against the captain, Jesseville. They both go to the inside, looking for a way to kind of tap around the inside. Inferno finding that one, but hitting a wall of Kalamazoo blockers, finds a way around the outside, gets the lead jam.
I'm pretty sure I saw this.
So a multiplayer block call on Oklahoma allows Jessie Girl to get out and onto her scoring pass.
Going after T sitting at the penalty box there.
Fatal Inferno does get through, get her the 4 points and call off that jam. No obvious changes, so we're going to assume that that was not successful. Unless we hear otherwise.
T-Pain wearing the star for Oklahoma going up against number 1. Here's Waldo.
T-Pain did jam the entire previous bout, and so they kind of rested her just a little bit, but she's clearly got plenty of energy to stay on the track here tonight.
She's just ramming in. Two last blockers stopping her from getting free. Picks up the lead jam as she falls. A little bit of confusion in the blocker that she had to beat. Now going to the penalty box.
It took us so long to find out whether that lead was going off. But T-Pain got around and scored 4 more points.
It may have been an out-of-play block.
Maybe skating out of bounds.
Yeah, held that too also. T-Pain zigzagging through the pack. Back up 9 points so far going into this jam with the lead. Interesting, she goes to the inside, 2 blockers are waiting for her. She just splits them.
Nice offensive blocking there for T-Pain, and now some offensive blocking there for Weird Waldo as Javelin gets back in the action. T-Pain's finding it.
Call the jam off.
That one off, yeah.
After a whistle for a penalty for somebody.
Yeah, I think that was Hallie Payton Houston going for a forearm.
Trigger Trixie jamming the star on for Oklahoma. Whistle blows, gets called for a cut. Initiate having an open space in front of her on the side.
Didn't even notice that the Kalamazoo skater recycling all the way to the back. So we do have a power jam for Beaver Jam. Of course, it's a Beaver Power. Beaver Power for at least the 4th time in this bout.
And picks up 5 points as she makes her scoring pass through.
I hope Beaver doesn't get used to this and think that she's just going to get a power jam every time. I mean, that's not how Derby works, right?
Sometimes it does. Against number 3, Max trying to hold her back, but she's kind of dipped under her block and left her in the dust.
A 5-point grand slam right there for Beaver Jam. As Trigger gets through, she's starting her first scoring pass now. The Beavers call off that jam, having scored 3 more points, so an 8-point jam for the Killstars, cut into that lead.
I don't think she was happy when you said it was a 50-point lead, so she wanted to say, oh.
Well, now it's back down to 39 according to our scoreboard.
All right. Embassy Hammer with a star for Oklahoma.
Jesse girl, beautiful, beautiful backwards outside move. I think it's like patented. I mean, I've seen her do that 100 times.
It's like she's revolving around the pack and spun around and broke free. That's beautiful.
Yeah. What's great is how she keeps her face pointing to the same, like, imaginary central point the entire time. Jesse girl calls off that jam after scoring probably some points. We suspect 3 points scored there for the Kalamazoo Derby Down Still Stars.
Caitlin Colonel out there wearing the scarf for Oklahoma.
And then they're with Weir's Waldo. A 4-3 blocker advantage for Oklahoma. And Caitlin gets through on the inside. It's like she rode Weir's Waldo, her opponent.
Used it as a blocker to get through. Yeah, it was crazy. There's Weird Waldo getting back up and get a head start like she's been doing. Yeah.
Fantastic. 5 points for Fatal, and she's still scoring. And a star pass here to Protasevich.
Beautiful footwork there, tiptoeing around 2 blockers on the inside.
Protasevich is loose loops coming to wheels.
As Jan gets called up as she's approaching the scoring pass.
I believe that was a 9-point jam.
9 points there.
Let's go, baby! Woo! Let's go, Lethal!
That is Ellie Kate Confusions up, but she is your lead jammer for the Kill Stars.
Lethal Lamb is wearing the star for Oklahoma. Finally breaks her way through the pack. Gets knocked out of bounds.
The Lethal Lamb gets called for a track cut. That makes it the power jam for Ellie Kate Confusions.
You think the Buns and Roses on that one. She knocked her out. Oh no.
Now Ellie Kate heading to the box.
So I call the do-si-do. One sits down, the other one pops out. And it's not just a Girl Scout cookie.
Lethal Lamb is back and she's the jammer of record. This one's going to go the full 2 minutes, which is going to feel long this late after a long day of Derby. So Lethal is now on her first scoring pass as both packs struggle to reform.
And all the skaters are back on the track now.
Ellie Kate Confusions finally forced to recycle there by E-Bomb. Lethal Lamb has a nice little line to the inside. She does run into some resistance there. So Buns and Roses, but manages to get through and score 4 points.
Here we'll get a little jammer on jammer action here. Neither of them can call it off, so it's going to go to the end.
It looks like neither of them is really spoiling for some physical contact either. They know what their job is in this one.
Well, I saw Fast Derby starting again, but no.
So 4 more points for Ellie Kate Confusion to 1 more for Lethal Lamb on that final pass.
There with the star for Oklahoma.
And Beaver Jam for Kalamazoo.
Not going to say anything, but Beaver Jam is on the floor.
You know what it might be.
She Trigger gets recycled behind the line, has to make her way all the way to the end.
Trigger does make it through. She's your lead jammer for Oklahoma. 50 draws.
Getting the instructions from the coach on the sideline. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, it was very clear instructions, but you really couldn't miss it. There's no confusion there.
Christian Turner just got 2 defenders to beat, knocks him down. Picks up 5 points on that pass.
And she's going to keep going. The clock running is her friend right now.
Oh, big knock out of bounds there. Christian Turner rammed into the defender, both of them flew out of it, off the track.
He's lined up back there with Jessie Girl, the captain for the Kill Stars.
They both go to the inside, trying to find a way through. MSC found a way up to the defense. Kalamazoo defense knocking players around, 1-2 boom, finds her way to the inside, gets free, and gets lead jam.
Jammer called for a multiplayer block. You don't see that every day, but there it is. That makes this a power jam for MSC Hammer. She did hammer that triangle of white jerseys right there. They're still slowing her down, but
And both teams are down players now for this jam.
white 3-3 lost part of the knee pad. That's javelin. The stuff's falling apart. Maybe she should buy some new pads from Skating Not Hating.
Yeah.
Which she is the owner and founder of course.
I'm sure she probably gets a heck of a discount.
Heck of a discount.
Emma goes and makes her way through the pass. MSC Hammers picks up 5 points on that pass.
Jessie go back on the track, but she's struggling there.
Amazing. Watching her spin around in circles as she's almost defending, trying to get through.
Fantastic blocking there for Oklahoma. So 4 more points there for MSC Hammer. Oklahoma finally opening up a bit of a lead here, 150-82, the listed score, as we reach the halfway mark of this second half of this bout.
We'll see Fatal Inferno jamming for Oklahoma this jam here, as well as Weir's Waldo for Kalamazoo. Both teams at full strength for this jam.
Fatal gets through on the inside, she's your lead jammer.
So Fatal, she like sees an open spot and turns the jets on it and gets there so fast it's amazing. Hard to correct for the defenders on that.
So 5 points are still scoring there for Fatal.
As the pack is getting bunched up, she gets knocked out by the other jammer. Interesting.
That's right, so Weir's Waldo. Weir's Waldo waits until she's got a full set of blockers at least. And then eventually she goes and chooses to approach the pass now that her blockers are back in position to defend Fatal. We think that by smash management, Fatal has to recycle from the outside again, but Waldo has been recycled to the inside.
Smart play, very smart play with Waldo. She kept her out of bounds until the defenders could bring her back farther.
The only trick with that, of course, is it took up a lot of clock, and the clock is not on her side. So Fatal gets the jam called off.
There was a penalty called at the end, I'm not sure.
So 1 point was scored there by Weir's Waldo, so all that effort and strategy and moving your teammate around for 1 point.
Sometimes in the heat of play, it's confusing what's going on, and that's usually when people make mistakes when they're knocking jammers out of bounds.
Spain is your lead jammer, smiling could do it. Now only 2 blockers out there for the Cold-Stars. Rowdy Roller now takes the two. Pack situation.
Both the Jammers try to go to the inside.
Jessica started out there trying to play defense. Trigger was still able to get out and sees her lead down, and Jessica now also on for scoring pass.
Covering a little faster there with 3-on-3 defenders at least.
That's right, 2 points scored by Jessie Girl for the Killstars. We'll see how many points were scored by Trigger. 1 point.
Pleading your case.
Well, that's all she can do. Very politely and appropriately. Okay, so it ended up being a 2-2 jam after all, thanks to the points from the penalty box.
Hammer wanting to start for Oklahoma.
It's easier than jamming.
One defender deep. Buns and Roses gets called for a forearm.
Here's Waldo, one last spin for you, and she's on a scoring pass. But Emma makes it through 4 points and falls off that jam.
169 Oklahoma, 86 Kalamazoo. A little over 10 minutes left in this half.
Beaver Jam and Fatal, the Jammers, 3 blockers per team out there. Each set of blockers trying to make a 3-person triangle. You saw Dock City basically perfect that, calling it the Scandinavian triangle earlier today.
Oh, I saw that game. Wow.
It was impressive. These teams also doing a fine job of it. The Fatal is going to get our first seasonal league at Jammer for Oklahoma City.
Her lateral mobility is incredible when it comes up to the bat. She's from one side to the other in like the blink of an eye.
They were going to call off that jam. 3 points scored for Oklahoma Victory Dolls All-Star Squad. Because there wouldn't have been enough words without the word squad on the end. The last guy, of course, was the Tornado Alley Roller Derby of Oklahoma Victory Dolls.
Yeah, I noticed that was quite a lengthy one. Nico Lamb with a star for Oklahoma.
Jessica Girl walks right around the outside, lead jammer for the Killstars.
Still with 2 blockers in the penalty box.
Nice fast smack action there by Oklahoma, trying to give their jammer a chance to catch up.
This hero gets bumped to the inside, finds a way to get back behind the back, but moves to the outside, gets into the inside, and picks up 4 points on the scoring pass.
And Javelin able to force Lethal off the track. Almost made a recycle all the way back around, but then a blocker smartly knocked Javelin out of play. And Jesse goes over and gets that jammer at that point. Probably.
We're seeing that she had actually a little bit of jammer on jammer action there for a few seconds. And Jessie Girl goes to the outside, goes right by the pack.
That's right, Jessie Girl. I mean, this is a full pack right here, but Jessie Girl knows that she needs to trust her blockers to hold Lethal Lamb back. She thinks she has the advantage as a jammer right now.
Starts on the inside, goes back to the outside, picks up another 5 points on the pass.
This is one of the biggest jams of the evening for the Killstars. And it continues. Javelin goes to the box for an elbow. Nonetheless, Lethal, number 82.
Bone Apple T is now wearing the star. We have star pass for him.
Jessica looks like she's a little energetic earlier. The phone after Cutie, fresh with the star, gonna do her best. Four there on Jez. Jessie girl gets around. Oh my goodness. You can also buy some nuts from the nut guy. Right here in the valley. Nuts. All flavors. Nuts.
Golden Jenner starting back in a little head starter. Shankster wearing the star for Oklahoma.
Here's Wilder that time. She started back like she usually does. She snuck off to the line and darted right through on the inside. Definitely caught her opponents by surprise. As Oklahoma looking to reform the pack right there. Defense some good, strong offensive blocking. That's 4 and out for Weir's Waldo.
Beautiful call off as Shankster was coming up and right for a scoring pass. This is where cardio really comes into play. People's cardio.
I don't do much cardio myself.
Very important when you skate. Skate as hard as you can at the beginning and at the end.
4-3 to 1 blocker advantage for the Kill Stars. Trigger breaks right through all 4 blockers to emerge as lead jammer.
Having a really good night as jammer for Oklahoma.
Absolutely. Beaver Jam also out on her scoring pass. We'll see if this becomes a 4-0 jam the other way. Equaling Weir's Waldo's effort from the previous jam.
Trigger goes sideways, tries to get by a few skaters, then calls the jam off, and now is railing for a few points from the referee. They're conferring.
I like how Trigger asks very nicely. They're going to confer, figure out, I mean, she definitely had 1 point. She didn't get 3, okay, that's what she was asking for. All right. You can't always get what you want, but sometimes you can get what you want.
You can. But you always get what you need.
You always get what you need. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Embassy Hammer with a star for Oklahoma, Justin Girl for Kalamazoo.
Embassy Hammer has an offensive blocker helping out up front. Or at least he did. The 2 players still managed to make it through. She's a lead jammer.
Mohawks the way around those 2 blockers and gets the lead jam.
Jessica manages to keep her feet and stay in play. Now she has to recycle back around, but this becomes a power jam. Embassy Hammer heads in for a low block. So Jessica had to work incredibly hard to get through on her scoring pass, but at least she's rewarded with the power jam, so she has to go the full 2 minutes. Is that a reward? I forget. Is that a reward for it?
I think if you get behind the defense, it will be, that's for sure. This defense is tenacious. They make nothing easy, that's for sure.
No question about that.
A lot of big hits going down on that path.
Yeah, Embassy Hammer backing. She took a hit, fell to the track, and managed to stay in bounds. So that's 4 points for her. Finally, Jessica scores her 5 points.
I'll say, Fredia Plenty is really just not letting people through down there in the back. She's just putting up quite a fight.
She's quite a physical player, no question. 3 points that time for Emma on that pass. But she's had at least 7 on this jam so far. Now Jessie Girl gets another 4. As Walters forces Emma to recycle all the way to the back. And the jam is over.
We're starting off with the same cameras from the last game.
Oh, it didn't really get too far, yeah.
Yeah, I got to call it pretty quick.
Taylor from the lead jammer, Bunty Rose is also on the scoring pass for the Kill Stars.
Taylor hits the unmovable wall, decides to call the jam off.
Mia Chokovic heading to the penalty box that time.
See girl for Kalamazoo. Both go to the inside, both fingers tight up. Jesse Girl goes to the safety inside, hops over and gets to the jam. Taking a peek at the clock as she's coming around shot 3 and 4 in the current.
Rowdy says lots of a 4-2 blocker advantage for Oklahoma. Scored by Trigger Christie.
This girl got blocked by Des there on the line, kept her back. This girl still around the back, looking outside, switch around backwards, calls a timeout. Sorry, calls the jam off. It's FSC Hammer.
Waldo lines up for a tackle. The pass gets right. This time, whoever gets through and comes like the last time.
Okay, guys, start getting loud. Clap your hands. Come on, snap your
Full play, full team. The blockers have it as they have done all day long. Called it off immediately. Wants no part of this final jam. We'll get a picture right here on the 50 at all. Dirty well for everybody.
Come on down and slap their hands if you're not around the track right now.
Want to see something really scary?